Hi friends, this is Subrat here and this is the 95th video on my Python series, and in this video we are going to discuss about list comprehension techniques. So let's start. So before that we need to understand what is the general meaning of comprehension. Comprehension signifies inclusion. If you want to include something, that's signifying comprehension. So we need to understand what is list comprehension in case of Python. So before that I will tell you what are the points that we need to keep in mind while creating a list, or what are the demerits we are facing while declaring a list. Defining and creating a list in Python can be a tiresome job. That means if you have 100 elements with you and you want to insert those elements individually, then it is a time consuming process and it is error prone process also. You may come across some errors also, syntactical error or insertion order error. Some errors also you can face. So defining and creating a list in Python is a tiresome job. Typing in all the values separately can take quite some time and you can easily make some mistakes also. You may type it correctly or you may not type it correctly also. So these are the some of the problems or some of the difficulties we are facing while creating a list. To overcome this, we have list comprehension. As we seen, comprehension means inclusion of something. So let me explain you what is list comprehension with example, so it will be clear. Suppose I have a list variable. This is my empty list variable and I want to insert element from 1 to 10 into my lst variable. So I can use for I in range of 10, suppose lst dot append I. Let's see what's the value inside my list now. I have 0 to 9 over here. So here what you are doing, you are just iterating over individual elements 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and you are just appending to the list. So in case of list comprehension, comprehension signifies inclusion of something. While declaring a list itself, you can include this code inside the list. Let us see that. I can do like this: lst equal to x for x in range of suppose 10. So let's print what is the value of lst. You can see we are getting the same output. So what I have comprehended here, so I have included all this code inside my list declaration. That is called list comprehension here. So we need to decode this statement here. So what it is doing, for loop is executing from 0 to 9 here, and it is giving or it is storing the values inside x, and that x only I am using it for list creation. So this is the one of the example where I can use the list comprehension technique. So let us see some other example to understand it clearly. Suppose I want to find squares of 100 positive integers. So I can do like this. Suppose I have squares list with me, which is in empty format, and I can run a for loop for I in range of suppose 1 to 101, and I can use my variable dot and I can append I square. So I can print squares over here. So by using a for loop I can form a list that contains squares of 100 positive integers. So by using the list comprehension, how to do this? So let us see. Suppose squares is my variable and I need to comprehend, or I need to include this syntax into the list. So how I can do that? So at first we need to write like this. What is the logic you want to implement? I want to take the square of x. We have taken the square, and what are the values you want to take? I can write a for loop for that. For I in range of 1 to 101. So x is not defined here. So because these two variables should be of same types, so x should be of same as per this, and I can print the value of squares over here. You can see we'll get the squares of individual numbers. So whatever I am doing here by using for loop, that only I am just including inside my list. That's why it is called list comprehension. And the operation what I am performing it, and I am just adding before it. Before my for loop I am just adding the operation. So friends, this is all about the list comprehension, and list comprehension is one of the easiest, or it is simplest technique to form a list without using a for loop. And in practical scenarios and all, in real life projects, you will be using list comprehensions to create a list. I hope this concept is clear. If you guys have any doubt regarding this, you can leave a comment under my video. Thank you.